So this is going to be a video about finding the slope at a point, okay? So a problem might look something like this, where it says find the slope of f of x, and we have f of x right here, at x equals 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we want to find the slope at one point, that's our hint that you're going to need to use the slope of a tangent line formula, also known as the derivative. So I'm going to write that down. So the slope of a tangent line, if you remember, m is the symbol for slope. So the slope of the tangent line is equal to the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay, so from here I'm going to use this function, this f of x right here, and plug it in for this f of x plus h and this f of x. So what I'm going to do first, though, is calculate these kind of off to the side, just so you can kind of see better where they come from. So we're going to do f of x plus h here. Then I'm going to quickly substitute everything in. So instead of instead of x, I'm going to put in the x plus h. So I'm just replacing that x with x plus h minus 6. Okay. Then I'm going to distribute really quick. And then you're left with something like this. All right, so we already know what f of x is, so I'm just going to rewrite that really quick. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to this formula right here and kind of finish it out. So we have equal to the limit as h goes to 0, and then I'm going to fill this in. So we have this right here, so I'm going to do negative 4x minus 4h minus 6, all subtracted by negative 4x minus 6 all over h. Now if you notice what I did here, I put parentheses on anything that I substituted in, and that's always a good idea to do so you don't mess any of that arithmetic up. So from here now we can do this negative 4x minus negative 4x, that would cancel out. This negative 6 minus negative 6 would cancel out as well, and then you're going to be left with negative 4h over h. Okay, well the h's will cancel here to be 1 over 1, and you're left with negative 4 for your slope of the tangent line. Now what this is saying is that any value on this function right here, at any value x of this function right here, the slope of the tangent line is going to be negative 4. That includes at x equals 3. So basically the answer for this, find the slope of f of x at x equals 3, well it's always, for this function, it's always negative 4, including at 3. So that would be your answer. The slope at x equals 3 is going to be negative 4. All right, to kind of show that the slope of the tangent line is negative 4, I have a graph right here that represents the function that we were looking at, that negative 4x minus 6. Now, as you can see, this is linear, and every single point you pick, the slope of the tangent line is going to be negative 4 because it's linear. The slope is the same at every single point, so the slope of the tangent line at every single point is negative 4. Also, if you look at it where 3 is, it still shows that it's linear and it's negative 4. So it makes sense based on the graph that the slope of the tangent line at x equals 3 is negative 4. So that's how you find the slope at a point using the derivative formula right here, which is the slope of a tangent line. So if you have any questions about this, let me know.